We got the cue in.
Check 1, 2,
check 1, 2.
Welcome to the Madhouse here on this, I always have to think of the date, although I use it 25 million times a day at work, but it's May 30th, the last Friday in May of 2014.
I always say Friday.
Woo.
It makes
Yeah,
it safe. I know
it's
we're here.
just easier.
I know we're here every Friday, starting off the weekend. So
Right.
another
On
Friday,
the-
another weekend. Here
on
we
the
go.
Soluri,
No
guts, no glory hour. How's it going?
It's going good. You know,
It's going good?
I'm still up in awe about the Rangers.
Okay, yeah, so we're wearing our Ranger attire today, as you can see. And
Oh, first and foremost, I would like to apologize to our neighbors for the noise we make during the Ranger game.
yeah, the heart attacks that we gave our pets because they were just crazy with the screaming. But anyway, so the Rangers, after 20 years, are going into the Stanley Cup Finals, which most of you probably know by now. And I loved the headline on the New York Post today, actually the back page in the sports section. I forgot to buy it because I wanted to bring it here today, but it said, "Puck yeah."
Fuck yeah.
Up to the final. So, puck yeah, Rangers.
Bring the cup home. Bring in the cup home.
Yeah, and King
Yes, sir.
Henrique, who I had the pleasure to meet probably about 8 or 9 years ago with my son Michael, thanks to Jerry Donnelly, my friend from the New York Rangers, the NHL.
Yes, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
Missing you, buddy. Got to get together.
Yeah, but I know Janine has some pictures. Say before you put the pictures up, Janine, I just want to say I have some cronies at work that were all diehard Ranger fans, and they're our team. And I'm swiveling a lot, I'm making everybody sick, but I love this. Anyway, so today I brought in some bubbly, and we celebrated. So if Janine could put the pictures up, I just want to introduce. Okay, that's Scott Sabo, and he was popping the cork for me.
Hey, that
'cause,
was my jersey.
Yeah, it does look like your
That's
jersey.
all right, Scott.
Hey, Scott, shout out. And then I took a picture of the bottle because I know some coworkers that need to get a life are probably looking at the picture on Facebook saying, "Oh my God, they were drinking at work." But no, we were not, because if you look where Scott's pointing, it says no alcohol. So there you go. And then my buddies Angela Ritchie, Jason Nchioka, Christine Geist, Christina Crosby, Tracy Randall, and again Scott Sabo. You guys rock it. It's fun coming in every morning after a game and getting all crazy and happy.
Shout out to Christine, guys. Love you.
Love you, Chrissy. So anyway, to the Rangers, good luck in the seeking of the Stanley Cup 2014. You guys are going to do it.
Yes, it looks that way. I mean, they played their heart out.
They
And
did.
I got to say,
Yeah.
last night they played like they've never played before.
Yeah.
I mean, it was only one goal, but if they played that hard and that good throughout the Stanley Cup, we're going to take it home.
Yeah, they brought it. They definitely brought it. They missed many opportunities. Thank God that they weren't able to score on Henrique because he blocked every shot amazingly. But no doubt they brought it. They played hard. They wanted to win. They brought it home to New York, and that's all that really matters. So.
That's true.
Yeah. And I just want to give one more shout out now, and then we'll be done with the shout outs. Our nephew, Daniel, and Valerie, his wife, their little guy, Mason, had some surgery today. Little guy, 2 months old. So we love you guys, and he came out of it very well. We just got the news.
Everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Just sending out some love to you. Want to shout out to my niece, Samantha Shavola. Congratulations on your graduation. Can't wait to go to the party. We're going to have a good time. Miss you, love you. Shout out to 35th Street Family Deli because they always make me a good sandwich when I go there.
So what's good and new? What else?
What's good and new? Everything's good,
Yeah.
and nothing's new. I haven't been shopping. I can't say the same for you. If I say what's new with you, you could reach in the bag and show me a bunch of things. I know I keep rocking, don't I?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to say.
This is a rocking Friday night.
Tommy,
you know?
I'm staying perfectly still now. Now that I got the swivel
I'm getting
cue.
Tommy seasick over here. He just looks at me and starts rocking. He gives me the cue like that. No rock. Don't rock the boat.
Yeah.
Just don't tip the boat over. That's what
And we just want to thank our guests that were here last week, Towers Rising and Ryan Samuels. Those guys were great. They do a lot for the Wounded Warriors. It was Memorial Day weekend, so they contributed. So we thank them.
shout out to my cousin Matt. Today he's getting married. We couldn't go because we had the show to do. Congratulations. I know everything's going to go well. You deserve the best. Love you. Thinking of you. I know you can't be watching right now because you're probably on the dance floor.
So let's roll with the show tonight, huh?
Let's roll. Let's show tonight.
Go ahead, do your introduction.
We do have a return guest. No, I'd like you to do the introduction. But we brought somebody back that's been with us before.
We did.
Has a unique, amazing voice. We love him to
does.
death. He's like a son to us, man.
Yeah.
We just love him, man.
A son and a brother, Casey Cologne.
Casey Cologne.
Hey.
And Gilly, I don't know your last name.
Gilly
Vargas.
Vargas.
Yep.
Okay, that's easy. I have a friend at work, Sandra Vargas. Her son's a Golden Glove champion boxer, Alex Vargas. Yeah.
That's awesome, yeah.
You don't, no relation?
No.
Okay.
definitely not.
Vargas is a popular name, right?
He was at
Yeah,
the
definitely.
boxing event when we went, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Casey, that's right. You came.
I got that memory.
That's right. So,
So,
Case.
welcome back.
Yeah.
Hey, it's nice to be back. You guys got an awesome new studio now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's beautiful,
great.
isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
it's
it really
awesome.
is, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me and my friend Gilly. We're here to talk about our new projects and new team members that joined and everything, so it's gonna be cool.
So now you got a new team.
Well, I still have other parts of the other team.
Okay.
There's still, Oscar's still with me, Phil's still with me. We have new additions.
Okay, new addition. Well, we
Yeah.
can't lose
Which is
Oscar
good,
and,
yeah.
and Phil.
No, this dude,
Well,
that dude
yeah.
can make
Yeah.
beats for days, man.
They're amazing.
He's
They're
he's
amazing.
awesome. He's got that nice mixture of the funk sound too.
Uh-huh.
It's really good. I see us working together till we're like freaking.
A shout out
you
to
know.
Lip Wally.
Shout out to Lip Wally. Yeah, Phil Walker is the person who just took me in before I even know how to sing any modern music or whatever. I was like a Broadway dude. So a lot. I want to give a special thanks to him because he really molded me into who I am today. A big part of what I do as well.
Now,
Thank Phil.
did you start out doing like theater and stuff, plays like that?
Yeah. I started out. I did the school play. I played the villain, the Thurlow Bleakman. That's where I started, and then I fell in love with acting.
What
and
was
I always
what was the play?
Life on the Bowery. I remember
Life on the
because the
Bowery.
first showcase I did. I don't know if I told you the last show. The first showcase I did with Phil was at the Bowery. And that was my first show that I did, Life
Was
on the Bowery. So it was
Actually,
kinda
the
cool.
Bowery in New York,
Yes.
which is now Soho.
Bowery Poetry Club.
Okay.
So I don't think it's the actual Bowery. I think they're two different.
Okay.
It's funny when you say Soho. What do you think of?
Kevin.
And Jen.
Yeah, it's funny because the Bowery way back, and Tommy Marr knows this because he worked in the city. The Bowery, I remember when I was a kid, it was like, the Bowery where
Yeah.
there's guys laying drunk on the sidewalks.
CBGBs.
CBGBs.
That's right.
And now it's a beautiful. They refurbished it. It's the place to be.
Yeah.
Big money.
And it's now
Big money.
Soho.
It used to
so,
be scary. It was
Yeah.
like, don't go there at night.
right.
They do a good job. I think the governor had something to do with
Yeah.
it.
Giuliani,
Mayor Giuliani flipped
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
He turned Harlem.
No credit to Dinkins. Sorry, David Dinkins. He did nothing.
He even turned
Yeah.
Harlem into a
Forget
a
about
nice
it.
place to live.
Yeah,
So, I mean, back in the day, Harlem was a place not to go. Now it's beautiful.
exactly.
It really is. I love going to the cities.
So you actually spend a lot of time in the city, right?
Well,
You know,
I go out to Brooklyn sometimes to rehearse with the band. I also have another band in Queens now. Lomax on the bass. We might be having a show July 24th. We're going to be setting up soon, so that's going to be fun. I'll let you guys know about that when we
Great,
get more
definitely.
specific information.
Definitely.
Good.
So you do
Awesome.
a lot of showcases. Right.
Yeah, I've done a lot of showcases so far. So now I'm heading into where I'm going to take material from the band, take some originals, take some covers, and start doing full shows.
Right. Now, who do you? I know you do a lot of your own writing,
Yes.
lyrically and musically.
Yes.
Okay.
You mean like
mean,
the
you
notes
write-
and everything?
yeah.
I don't actually write out the notes.
You
I mean
hear
the
it in your head.
technology. Yeah, I hear it in my head.
And you sing it to the guys.
Yeah.
And they format it. I know I do the same thing. Well, I've done the same thing. I haven't done it more
I've even
recently, but-
started playing the little keys now. I've made a couple beats with the team over here.
Definitely.
When we put our heads together, it's just, it's awesome. It's what music's about too.
Mm-hmm.
You got to
Does
cooperate.
Gilly do your beats?
Yeah.
I do beats, and our partner Anthony does beats as well. I do mostly hip hop. Anthony does like more commercial pop.
Anthony
and
who?
Anthony.
Anthony Vaserka.
Circa. Yeah.
Okay.
Vaserka?
Little shout out for Vaserka.
Yeah, definitely,
Vaserka.
definitely.
Okay.
Big, huge shout out. He's
Huge
such,
shout out.
Wish he could have been here tonight. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
definitely.
He's working now. People got to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know what that's like. But you're lucky you don't work Fridays or Saturdays.
Or
so-
Saturdays. I know. I was supposed to come to this show. So
Yeah.
it is.
Gilly, let me ask you: when you create a beat, you get a feeling of it, or you're toying around and you hear something that you like and you work with that.
Most of the time, I toy around with it. You know, like I said, I do a lot of hip hop, so there's a lot of sampling involved, taking old songs and making them new again. So
Right.
you know, I'll just go through YouTube sometimes, just listen to like some old soul music, and I'll say, oh, I like this part. Let me take that and I'll put some drums to it, and then oh, I like this part of the song.
Not
Let me
like the
throw
good
it
old
in.
'70s music.
Yeah, no, definitely
I
not.
mean, listen, a lot of the hits that these guys have today come from the beats from old songs.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
You wouldn't even notice
it never loses its a
vintage.
value in music business. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's all about.
It's always going to be up there. So when you add to it, I mean, some guys ruin some of them,
Absolutely.
and some guys make it even better.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. Do you do it on a machine? What do you use?
Yeah, I got it's actually called the machine. It's from Native Instruments.
Okay.
You know, and it's basically just
It
a
sounded
drum.
like I knew what I was talking about there for a second.
Hey,
So what kind of a machine is it?
It's a drum pad basically, and it hooks up to my laptop. And like I said, I'll go on YouTube and I'll take the video off of YouTube, just the audio, and then I'll put it in and I'll chop up the sample, what they call it. I'll chop it up the way I want it to, and then like I said, I'll throw some drums on it. I'll put some violins, whatever whatever goes good with it.
Do you play an instrument
I don't actually.
besides the machine?
I used to play keyboard a little bit when I was little, and
Okay.
I stopped the lessons, and I do what sounds nice.
But
Yeah.
that's amazing. The technology today, you can take now. You can add violins, you could add drums, you could add this, that, and you don't even play an instrument.
Yeah, not
But
at
you
all.
could add things to songs. That's
Yep.
that's totally amazing.
Yeah, I would think if I had that piece of equipment, I probably wouldn't have a job.
Yeah, she
because
would-
I probably
she
would
would
never
come out of the
leave.
studio.
I would never leave the room. I'm afraid. I want to actually indulge myself in that kind of equipment eventually when I have a little more space, at my home, a future different home.
Yeah.
And I really would like to get into that. It's kind of complicated, though. I mean, you taught yourself?
Yeah,
with that?
taught
Yeah.
myself. I only started like 2 years ago, and Casey can tell you I got some crazy stuff on
yeah,
there.
That's
we've
awesome.
made a couple
You're natural
good
then.
ones.
Yeah,
We made a couple
Well,
really good ones on piano too. Like, and he doesn't even know. It's not about knowing. It's about the feeling. It's
Yeah.
more
Right.
about the
Absolutely.
feeling.
Right.
Well, you know what? That's what brings it out. When you have that feeling for it, you could
Your body
find, you
knows.
find it, you
Yeah.
feel it, you find it, you bring it out,
Absolutely.
then other people notice it. Because something like that you can't be taught
Nah.
to have the feeling. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's a natural
yeah.
instinct.
Music runs in the family too. My dad used to DJ. I had a cousin that worked for Sony BMG Studios.
Okay.
I have another cousin in Puerto Rico that he's a little famous out there.
Puerto
He's worked
Rico.
with a couple people.
Right.
Nice.
So
Yeah, I find in many cases it transcends through generations. My dad was a singer his whole life, which after the commercial, I'm going to see if Janine could pull up a picture that I just had
Nice.
posted yesterday for Throwback Thursday. My dad, who sang, great
I
photo
seen that. Dean.
from Dan Donato.
Dan,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dan,
My dad sang since he was very young, always into movies and theater. He used to cut out of school, even as a young kid, and walk to the movies and sit in the movie theater all day and watch different movies. Were big back then. They didn't have all the technology we have now. So, the movie theater was everything to him. But my sister posted this picture. It was 1948. He was about 24, I believe. And I've never seen the picture, but my sister has, I guess, a bundle of them. And so she had posted it. And it was so cool to see my dad at such a young age. And in the background, he sang in a big band. And I saw the trumpet player and the piano player, who I recognized because my dad played with them for over, maybe close to 40 years. They played together in bands. And my dad's passed, but my mom still keeps in touch with them. They've since moved to Texas. I think maybe both of them are in Texas now. But to see guys form a band so young and play through all the generations and to stay together and keep making music is amazing. So I hope in 30 years from now you guys are still collaborating.
Oh yeah.
Us
you
too.
Oh yeah. Trust me.
with your little crew.
Us
Yeah, you
too.
never,
Right?
never stop.
It's
you never
it's
stop.
a passion. It's not about freaking making millions or whatever. It's about the fun of it.
It's about the love of music.
Yeah.
That's all.
So, and I have to ask you, because you know what? It's been a busy week, like you're busy as well. You posted something, American Idol is coming to Long Island.
Yes, on a Wednesday, I believe it's July 26th.
Oh, this July?
Yes,
I didn't
And
know
where are
that.
the auditions?
Nassau
Coliseum.
Coliseum.
And
Nassau
you are
Coliseum.
going.
I'm going. Yeah.
Now,
Nice.
do you, like, how do you, You go to the website, you just sign up.
No,
You-
you just
you just go and wait online.
I did it last year. This last year, right? I did it last
even know.
year.
And is that
And
the
you
costume?
basically, yeah. No. American
in
Idol, because I did all
Jersey
three.
or
I
Philly?
did
It
American
was-
Idol, I did X Factor. I'm gonna get the stadiums mixed up. One American Idol was at. Jeez, I know the Devil's old stadium. I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah.
Okay.
That's why I
Did
said
in
Jersey. I thought
Jersey,
it was
yeah.
in Jersey,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And basically, what you do is you got to be prepared for a long couple of 3 days. You got to be prepared. You're going to be buying water there. I don't
how do
think they let.
I'm sorry, where do you go to the bathroom? You say buy water. I would not drink for 3 days if I was waiting online for 3
Well, I'm sure they have
Oh no, they have
facilities.
facilities.
Yeah.
So you leave like me, but how do you keep your place online? Like,
Oh
how do
no,
do
you
all
have it.
that,
They give you
know?
a ticket. You got to register. There's a huge line
Well, that's
of
what I mean.
thousands of people.
So you
That's
can
the
get-
registration line?
Yeah. So the first day is basically the registration, and then they give you a time to come back, and then
Okay.
you come back and you do the audition. And I got a call back for the second round on X Factor. I'm not sure how American Idol works, so I got to the second round of the producers on X Factor. So I know they give you a call time to come back. It's I mean, if you have a full-time job, and you don't have vacation time, it really is. As musicians and artists, they have to do so much to risk
Yeah,
to
you
do what
endure
they
a lot.
love.
Sure,
And a lot of
sure.
people
You know?
do.
Same with
but-
actors and stuff like that. I mean,
Everything that basically every passion I feel is like a second life to you.
Mm-hmm.
You have your survival, you have your day job or whatever, and this and that. But there's some times where you have to make a big decision. Am I gonna come? Am I gonna give up this opportunity for something that I have every day?
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm gonna take a chance. Sometimes you have to take those chances.
You have to
take
take
that
the
extra
chance.
day.
You have to take a chance.
well, you know what they
It's,
say. It's not an opportunity unless you take it.
Exactly.
Right.
So
You could have an
let
open
it
door,
pass
but
you
stand
by.
on the other side for all your life.
Exactly.
And, and I
That's good. I like that.
Hey, you got a philosopher over here.
I like it.
That was a good
You
one.
So
know-
if the music don't work out, you could always maybe write
I
some
know,
cards. or
yeah.
something.
yeah.
I started off in poetry. I really want to bring that up. Oscar's he's begging me to bring that back into my songwriting. I've left it for so long, and I'd be able to just sit there and come up with a poem, free verse, out of nowhere. That was my first, my first passion after, creative writing was my first passion. And I actually had a page. I still have it up now, Mr. Casey.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's called
Oh, I
Mr.
never
Casey.
saw it. Okay, I have to look for it. That's funny.
And it basically has quotes and poetry and everything, and it's a really good way to let out your feelings, and a fun way to just explore the puzzles of words and how you can get somebody to read something that certain way,
Right.
with the spacing of everything, and get
Of
them to
course,
feel
yeah.
the flow that you're
Absolutely.
bringing out there.
But doesn't that tie into your music and your
Yeah, it
musical
does.
writing?
It does.
I would
But
think it's
honestly, I left that
one
out
and
of
the
the
same.
songwriting process for a while. I don't know why. I'm trying to bring it back.
Bring
in
it
now.
back. Bring it back.
I really am, because he told me, Oscar was talking about Elton John, how he had a writer he doesn't like being called a poet.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm sure he's not watching.
Hey,
He
you
might
never know.
be. He might be.
But he writes like a poet.
Oh, Bernie Taupin?
Very topic.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And he would send Elton John the manuscripts. And Elton would
We
take
know
it.
Bernie's watching, so.
Yeah. Well, listen, they were a great team. I mean,
It's like a Paul McCartney, John Lennon
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
thing, you
Yeah,
know?
there's so many
Oh, my
collaborations that are
goodness.
great.
How many?
But I'm thinking we're going to take a commercial.
How come? Because Tommy went like this, right?
No, I was actually knowing that we were. I
You
got
knew it, so you could sense
I
it.
can't
Hey,
sing,
you know what,
Tommy, unless I go like that.
I was saying, we're coming up on a year anniversary.
We
for
are.
the
Do you know the
show.
date?
Yeah, it's in June, but I think I want
I
to
know
say the
it's in June.
21st. I
Okay.
want to say the 21st, but I'm not sure. But we'll go back and look.
Well, we're going to take a commercial break, but just really quick, when we were in the green room talking before, I told Casey it would be interesting if we say everything in song. So when we come back, I'll ask the questions in song, and he'll answer in song. So this should be interesting. Stay tuned.
Let's go.
Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance. Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this, you'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water. Now, a bottle of light beer. No, shh. Trust me, I'm a professional. And last, and most important, Sauza Blue tequila. Now, mix it up. Ole. Yes, that's what I'm trained for. Whether it's to help her choose leggings or pants, telling her leggings are pants, or discussing leggings and jeggings versus pant pegging at her next ladies' night in, I'll come to the rescue. Don't call me a hero. Just call me. Let me know what time.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
And we're back.
I was going to sing it, but I just don't know. Maybe we'll just have Casey answer all the questions. Although I love to sing it, We're back.
You know what?
Back in the New York groove.
You don't
Back
remember
at the
that
madhouse, yeah.
There you go.
one. That's it. Hon, you're reaching back. You wasn't even born when that
I
came
know.
out.
How old are you, Case?
When?
How old? No, now. How old are you now?
I thought you said how old was I.
Present tense? No, how old are you?
Were you?
What? No, wait, when were you born? Is that an easier one?
Yeah. July 16th, 1991.
Oh, I can't top
July
that.
18th.
I'm July 18th.
So you guys are only 2
Really?
days apart?
But 1991, so you're
That's
one.
my father's birthday, too.
You're supposed to sing it to him.
supposed to sing.
My father
can't-
was born on the 18th of July as well.
Oh, that is awesome.
I'm out of this because if I sing, I lose viewers.
So you're 23. You're a year younger than my boys. They
Am
were
I
born
still
in.
singing?
I think you should. What do you think?
I think sure I'll do it.
That's awesome. Before we get more into singing,
Yeah,
I just don't have the
picture you.
right, melody. I don't know. You got the melodies. I don't. Janine's going to just throw up that picture of my dad that we were speaking about before from, I believe it was April 10th, 1948. My pops singing with his big band. And
There it is.
and there it is. So he was a handsome guy, right? And what? There it is. Oh, he's not. I'm not going to look. Yeah, I look.
It's all right. Help it. It's all right. You can't really see it that far away.
Yeah,
so.
but my mom, God rest my dad's soul. My mom was a music widow her entire life because my dad's life was all about music, all about it. I know you're very much like that too. I mean, every time I talk to you, you're doing something with your music or you're off somewhere. I see you walking a lot because I know you like to walk.
Yeah.
And Vinny and I, because we live close to you, I see you all the time.
Yeah,
all
and he's always
over
got
the place.
headphones on. He's always
Yeah.
got, so wait, listen. Yesterday, was it
Oh, this is
yesterday?
funny, yeah.
Yesterday I pulled up to the light and there comes Casey walking across the street. So I toot the horn at him and he looks and he don't even realize it's me. I stick my head out the window. He goes, oh! He's got his phone in his hand. He's walking across the street like this. And he goes, look. He was uploading or editing. What were you editing?
I was
The
editing
Madhouse promo.
the Madhouse promo on Usamo, a new social networking. Side.
That's awesome.
He's always working on his projects. I mean, he's so into it. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to go somewhere. I'm telling you right now, because the love you have for it and the time you put into it, it's going to pay off.
Yeah, there are times I speak to you and you haven't slept. It's been 24 hours. You work.
Yeah,
You go to the
worked.
studio.
I couldn't go. I couldn't. I couldn't go to. I couldn't go to sleep today. I'd probably pass out. I worked the overnight. They have us do straight work, constant 9 to 6, which is a good thing because the time flies.
Yeah.
Right, right.
But Friday dragged for some odd reason. I think because it's payday Friday.
Yeah, because the weekend's
You
there.
wait for the check.
Just so anxious.
If you
Like,
get
when
the,
is this coming?
after you get the check, then it flies.
Then it flies.
Yeah, along with the
The
money.
check
Yeah.
flies too.
Yeah.
I don't know where it goes.
But that's good that you stay consistent. So getting back to American Idol, the auditions are July?
July 26th on a Wednesday, I believe, is the registration date.
Are you going with anyone or are you going all by yourself?
I possibly could find like another singer to go. I know Anne Marie Lavakis is the one who told me. She's a brilliant singer.
Well, I don't mean to go with somebody to sing with
I mean,
you.
to accompany you.
You know,
No.
just because 3 days standing online and waiting around.
No, it's not
gotta
3
be-
days standing in line, right? It's you go there, you
make
got to
it
wait
look-
online.
They make it look like that, though.
I know,
Like,
because
oh,
they
yeah.
they
got the
have
tents.
miles of people.
I don't think they allow the tents, but people do it anyways sometimes.
Now the ones we see on TV, when we see them all lined up outside the Coliseum, that's where you guys are originally going. But when you see the auditions of them in front of the
yeah, it's
celebrities,
much smaller. They're not
That's-
going to
yeah.
have freaking,
Yeah.
Simon Cowell or
Right.
who's one of the Aerosmith guys. They changed the judges.
Randy
Steven
Jackson.
Tyler, you know.
Steven
Ra-
Tyler,
Randy Jackson's not on it
Jackson.
anymore.
No.
No, now
he's
it's
been gone.
See?
Urban, Keith
Oh,
Urban.
Keith Urban and
Urban.
Harry Connick.
Harry
Connick
Connick
Jr.
Right? I don't
Jr.
watch it anymore. I mean, if you get on it, I'll watch it, but it kind of started to bore me.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah. And, I heard a lot of it's fixed like everything else,
Well, you never know. People got to make, the money on the show and everything.
Hey, listen.
But
if
you're
it-
talented.
If
You
it
should
helps
make it.
spotlight you, it helps spotlight you, and that's what you're doing here.
I don't pay attention to who makes it, why they don't make it. You know, my mother and father, you know, taught me not to worry about that. Just
You
put in the
can't.
work.
You can't.
No excuses. Don't say, oh, they had all R&B singers there. So
Right,
there's
no, right, not to
You
make
know,
excuses.
just don't even worry about it. As long as I put in the work, I'll get where God.
Do you and
God
do the
needs me
best
to
at
be.
you. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how
right.
you got to do it. You know.
Okay, so you
can't
got the
focus on-
voice, you have the looks, you're a great kid, you're a genuine kid, you know. So
Not a kid no more.
Well, not a kid, you know, but I feel. And by the way, you're sort of like a kid because my kids are your age. You're not supposed to walk in the street while you're texting, looking down.
You waited for the light to change.
I did that at the
Yeah.
mall one day, and I almost walked into a display.
I put up an. I put up an. I didn't. I look. I
He was
look
in the
both ways.
crosswalk.
Oh,
He
my
looked
God.
up.
That's funny you said that because I put up an Instagram video before while I was coming over here, and it was angled at such as I was in the passenger seat as to where it looked like I was driving because it looked like I had my
Okay.
head. So I posted up, and this guy's like, "Yo, Casey, you have a nice voice and everything, but you shouldn't be posting an Instagram video while you're
you're
driving." I'm
driving.
like, dude, that's crazy. I'm not
That's so
driving.
funny.
But I
There
know
is-
people do that.
Well, there is a
Oh, yeah.
video somebody posted, like making fun of this woman. She, you know, like sometimes in the malls they have a big fountain of water. You know, she walked right into what she
You
was
know-
texting. And when I did that in the mall a couple of weeks ago, it was a small mall in Holbrook, wasn't a big mall. I felt like, and all the construction guys saw me. I felt like so stupid. But you know, got to get things done. Got to, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those idiots. That's me. I've learned my lesson. I don't do it again. But definitely don't do it in the street.
No, I don't.
know.
I don't.
Okay,
You
I
don't.
don't. I don't.
You
You do.
don't.
You do.
But he was in the crosswalk. He waited for the light to change.
You know what?
Hey, it was for the man house. He
Yeah,
had
you
to
know?
do it.
Exactly.
You know, that's
and
what
for
I'm
the
saying.
Soluri,
I got to man up sometimes. Cars? No.
There you go.
definitely.
But both
So-
ways, children.
So just really quick, Gilly, what are your in the future? What is it that you want to make sure you definitely get on your bucket list, you know, and live it out? Is it producing something extraordinary with somebody in particular?
Producing with Ryan Leslie would be amazing.
Okay.
Casey
Alright.
knows Ryan Leslie. I've seen videos of Ryan Leslie just walk up to instruments and start playing them. And
Let me ask you this:
Instant hit,
you have
you know?
you have stuff on YouTube? Do you have Facebook
Yes.
page?
not YouTube. I have an Instagram.
Okay.
Gilly V Beats on Instagram.
That's good. Wait,
tell,
wait.
tell them where they could.
Yeah,
where they
look
could-
at
It's Gilly _V _Beats at Instagram.
Gilly Gilly.
GILLY.
Okay.
And Casey just started his, like he said. It's
Hard Case
Hard
Music.
Case Music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hard Case Music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Anthony has his. It's Anthony Vaserka at Instagram.
This is easy. It's just,
Yeah, it's his name, you know.
Okay. How do you spell his name?
Uh,
Vaserka, is it?
I don't know how you
I
spell
know
it.
how to. VACIRCA. I'm good spelling.
Vaserka.
But circa.
Spelling's
Used in the
important.
sentence.
She's a good speller.
Yeah.
She spells all the things for me. I'm like, how do you spell? What I do, I just go to my text message and I type it in there, and then it shows me it's wrong. I just click on it, gives me the right spelling. Okay, got it.
See, that thing, I do the voice to text thing, it messes me up.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes that technology, that automatic word thing is,
Oh,
is
my,
the worst
Well,
thing.
Janet.
You like
His
throw
daughter-
in like a butt and
Janet
an ass
comes
out
up
of
with
nowhere
some-
that you did not mean to put in there.
Yes,
It'll
voice
ruin everything.
text. She comes up with some
I'll
really
give you a
good
couple
stuff.
of funny ones. His daughter is Vanessa, and one time I went to say, "Hey Ness, you know what's going on?" It came out, "Hey penis." I was like, "Oh my god!" And then, well, I have one I'm not even going to say because it's probably embarrassing to my son. But I sent something to my son. It came out wrong. I was like, "No, oh my god!" No. But all the time, my voice. And then I go to correct it, and it comes out wrong again, and it goes through like 3 or 4, and then I finally have to just type it in because it doesn't say.
Yeah.
what
I wanted to get her an electric drum set, and she texted me back. She wanted to say we can't get drums right now, and I said we can't get drugs right now.
Yeah, and by mistake, I said it to my sister instead of him. I was like, drums, not drugs. I was like, "Ben, take the drugs back. We don't have the money. Although I really want them.
What are you gonna do?
You can't return drugs.
Yeah, I'm just
No,
glad I
definitely
didn't send it to my
drums.
mother by mistake.
There's no
You know,
drug
she would have had a heart attack
Yeah, but some of those things they show. Ellen does the thing.
every day, and I see why because I make those mistakes.
Oh my
all
God,
the
and
time.
it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
Me, I talk to it like a robot, so it comes out every time.
And mine is, "Hi, comma, how are you?" Question mark. I put all my quotations
Oh, she
in. He
does.
thinks I'm
Mine's just one long sentence, you know.
I was happy when I tried. I wasn't sure about the voice text, so I like said question mark unsure. Then when it came up, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, with the quotation marks, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't know that either. She'd always go back and put them in. I said, just say it, it'll pop in. She's like, really? Forget it. She loved it.
Great
Technology,
minds
she
miss-
loved.
miss
Well, her dad was
things.
like that too. He liked all the technical stuff.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And
Well, actually, just on the way here, I went to send something to my sister, whatever, and I said, so how's Mason? Period. Question mark. So we both laughed and said, oh, what is this going to come out like? But
Period,
it's fun. It's
question
fun
mark.
stuff. But I think we're going to break for a quick commercial because I think we're going to bring you back. You're going to do some stuff for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna sing some songs.
Good.
you're
we
gonna
want-
sing
we
some
wanna
songs
hear-
for us.
Can we have some fun?
Stick around because this guy has a voice. It's
Stay
golden.
tuned. We'll
Stay
be
tuned.
right
We'll be right
back.
back.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful framed prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your #1 resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the #1 supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's Dad's big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, Mommy and Dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds. Released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from
Planet Babylandia.
You go, play
with us on the bus.
wheels on the bus
Go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
Let's take a.
Okay.
Hey, we're back.
We're back. I caught it from around the corner, you know. Nothing like doing live
I
shows.
love live TV. It's so much fun. It really, really is. No
You
matter
guys-
what
listen.
happens, it's great.
You guys that watch and laugh, you should be here and see what really goes on behind the scenes. It's hysterical.
Well, hopefully you watch and laugh, or you laugh when it's good to laugh, not like laugh when it's
I
not
hope
good
you
to
laugh
laugh.
at the jokes and not at me.
Exactly, that's what I meant.
Laugh with me.
Anyway, of course, he was here earlier and talked, and he's there now, and he's going to sing.
He was here, he was there, now he's over there. You don't know where he was before.
I just like to say stupid shit. Anyway, because it's fun, it makes me laugh. And it's Friday, and
is
it's all
Friday.
good. Yeah, so anyway,
Without further ado, let's hear it for Casey Cologne.
take it away, Casey.
Okay. Same bed, but it feels just a little bit bigger now. Our song on the radio, but it don't sound the same. And our friends talk about you, all it does is just tear me down. My heart hurts a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like ooh. Too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand, gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. My pride, my ego, my needs, and my selfish ways caused a good, strong woman like you to walk out my life. Now I never get to clean up the mess I made, oh. And it haunts me every time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like ooh. Ooh, too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand, gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. And now my baby is dancing, but she's dancing with another man. Although it hurts, I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Oh, I know it's probably much too late to try and apologize for my mistakes, but I just want you to know, I hope he buys you flowers. I hope he holds your hand, gives you all of his hours when he has the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause I remember how much you loved to dance. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man. All the things I should have done when I was your man.
Wow, that was awesome.
Nice. Come sit back down with
No,
us.
no, he don't have to sit
No?
back down with us. He's going to do another song for us.
Oh, okay.
But unbelievable, Casey.
Yeah, you're great.
Is that something else? Another cover, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I say put them right through.
Put 'em
Put 'em
right
right
through.
through on American Idol. Put them right. What do they say? Is that what they say? I don't even watch
You're
it.
going to Hollywood.
You're going to Hollywood,
You're going
baby.
to Hollywood. Should we vote now? I give it a yes, 100% yes.
I give it a yes. You're going to Hollywood. Gilly, what do you think? There you go.
Yeah.
You got our vote, baby.
You're definitely going to do good.
That means a lot.
Yeah. No doubt. We got faith in you. So he's going to do another song for us?
I think he's gonna do a couple more songs for us.
Okay. Cool. You sound great. You're welcome.
I just put out a new video on YouTube. Just hold on, coming home. I've got my eyes on you. You're everything I see. I want that high love and emotion endlessly. I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want that high love and emotion endlessly. Cause you're a good girl, you know it. La da da, you act so different around me. La da da, cause you're a good girl, you know it. I know exactly who you could be. Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home. It's hard to do these things alone. Just hold on, we're going home. Hey, I've got my eyes on you. You're everything I see. I want that high love and emotion endlessly. I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want that high love and emotion endlessly. Cause you're a good girl, you know it. You act so different around me. But you're a good girl, you know it. I know exactly who you could be. Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home. It's hard to do these things alone. Just hold on, we're going home. Hey, you're the girl, you're the one. I gave you everything you love. I think there's something, baby. I think there's something, baby. You're the girl, you're the one. I gave you everything I love. I think there's something, baby. I think there's something. Cause you're a good girl, you know it. You act so different around me. Cause you're a good girl, you know it. I know exactly who you could be. Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on to me. I'll take you to that special place that you need to be. Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home. Yeah. Thank you. What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. You've got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. Many times do I have to tell you, even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every move. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect perfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. The winds are beating, can't stop singing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. Give you all of me. The cards on the table, we both showing hearts, risking it all, though it's hard. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Said all of me needs all of you. Give you all of me. Give you all of me. The cards are on the table, and they're both looking fine. You give me all of you, I give you all of me. Oh, give me all of you.
So we want to thank Casey. Casey, come up here. Come close. Awesome job. And Gilly. Gilly, come on, get next to Casey. It's great having you guys on the show tonight. So I'm just going to give you the mics real quick. I want you to let everybody know first where they can find your work.
SoundCloud at Gilly V Beats.
So that's SoundCloud at Gilly V as in Victor Beats. And Casey, I know you have a lot of stuff going on, so.
Now you can find me at SoundCloud at Get On The Case, and Instagram now at Hardcase Music, and YouTube at The Mr. Casey. That's where you can find me, so hope to see you guys there.
And if you don't find him there, you can find him walking on a street any given day, texting. If you see him, be careful. Give him a little beep and tell him to get out of the way. Get out the way, get out the way. Anyway, next week, you want to introduce, actually you probably don't know who next week's guest is, so I'll introduce it. We have Ted Plezia and his troupe of men from the South Shore Theater Experience. and they're great. They put on shows in West Babylon. That's where their theater is, and they're constantly putting on shows. They're great. They do a lot of original stuff. So they're going to be here next week with some really funny work. So you guys make sure you tune in for that. And then we're going to be getting Tony Belafonte back on. She was on our show a while back.
They just landed the lead role for the Whitney Houston project. She's going to be playing Whitney Houston. We're going to have Mike Ricadella, Mickey Ward's coming in. I mean, we got star-studded shows coming up. Stay tuned. Stay with us. We have to wrap it up. Tommy's
Wait,
gonna do the last
I just want to say one thing. 2 weeks from now, June 20th, we have some chick MMA fighters on with Campbell's Kickboxing. So you guys make sure you tune in for that. We might have them do some grappling on the stage. But anyway, I want a rematch. You guys be good, be safe, have a great weekend. We'll see you next week in the Madhouse. Ciao.